Right. Hello, welcome to this Open Tango Nursery recap for our Tango in a Day course here in the Taliesin on Sunday the 16th of June. So, as usual, 4 workshops and... There are people here, as you can see, even if they are AI. Right, we covered 4 workshops. The first one, we covered Tango posture, so leaning forward, getting that flex in the knee. The embrace, about being either close when there's contact to the chest area or open, and how to get into an embrace. Having the arms nice and relaxed, elbows facing down, leader's hand coming around the back of the follower around as far as is comfortable. Same for the follower's left hand. Leader's looking over the follower's right shoulder so you can see where you're going. Followers normally looking at the leader's chest. With the balanceo to start, so we know which foot our follower has a weight on, so we're rocking our weight from side to side. Then, wherever the chest goes is where the follower's free leg is going to go. So my chest goes forward, the foot goes back, my chest goes to the side, chest goes to the side. So we talked about projecting that leg back, and as the leader steps, followers sinking into that standing leg and sliding the foot so you can get that extra travel, so we can get a smooth movement across the floor. So we talked about parallel walking, taking different size side steps, rock steps, side steps of different sizes. We can also go into the outside system, keeping our chests together. So we're twisting our chest, so we've got that dissociation, so we can walk outside and also come back in line with our left leg, and side steps, bring our chest back to straight. And we finished workshop 1 with a back circle of Boleo, with a side step to the left, twisting the chest to the left as the leader, and then rebounding it straight back to the right. So the follower's leg follows the motion and takes the momentum and whips behind and up. So it's under the arm, so it's safe to do. There's no tension going through this leg, and just putting it back to straight. Into workshop 2 we did forward Ochos. So we started off with this back Boleo, and over pivoting the follower through by twisting our chest to the right, and then opening it up to our left to show her that we wanted to step through into this space. She's going to step through by arching the foot around, keeping the chest with the leader. This builds up the torsion in the back and therefore allows her to pivot. So we can take her from side to side, and as a leader, we can step to the side with her to change the size of these steps and make it travel. So we can do equal steps in either direction, or larger in one and smaller in the other, and that will make it travel. We also talked about how we can make this rotate if I do my side step, I step on a slightly right angle. We then went into Planeos. So from our forward ocho, if I take her to the side and sink into the leg, so my left leg is bent here, this pins my follower in this position, so she's sunk down onto her left leg in this case, which is her pivoting leg, which means that when she sweeps around, that foot sweeps, and as I come up, the legs close together. Or, if I sweep her down, I can walk backwards and hold her in this sweep. Or, if I, instead of stepping purely to the side, I step forward and lunge. When she sweeps now, we end up in a enganche leg wrap, because as she comes in, the leg makes contact, can't go any further, therefore it can only go up, so we end up with this leg wrap. And together with this, if I twist my chest to the right, she will unflick from here, and I can knock her leg up into a castricada leg. Workshop 3 was all about heroes, so we started off with exercises just to get used to the follower pivoting and sidestepping. So we started off with an exercise where you step to the side as the leader and just rotated the chest away from the follower. So I'm twisting to my left, but this could be to the right as well. So the follower is arching her foot around like she did with the ocho, pivoting onto it, and then doing a side step. And she's constantly moving from my right-hand side to my left-hand side if we're doing an anti-clockwise hero, or left-hand side to right-hand side if we're doing a clockwise hero. Keeping that going, she can forward step, pivot, and side step. For the second exercise, we replace the forward step with a back pivot and step. So there's a side step. I'm now going to pivot my follower backwards. And then she can step and project around me. As I continue around, here's the next side step, and then I can help her pivot backwards. So these feel quite unnatural, because when you put it into a normal hero, where she goes into a forward step, a side step, a couple of pivots backwards into the back step, we get this general hero pattern. We then looked at making the hero into ochos. So if there is a forward step phase through the ocho, we can extend the pivot and take that into ochos and use that to change the direction of our hero. But what it also means we can do is in this back step phase, if I step to the side with her, I can pivot her backwards, and we've now got our back ochos. So the back ochos, I have to help my pivot around. I follow a pivot around by using my chest, which is connected to my arms, to get her free. So this was the end of workshop 3, and then workshop 4, we just looked at some iconic tango moves. So from our back step, side step and back ocho, our back boleo into forward ocho, we can add enquadras by blocking the follower's standing leg as she pivots with, in this case, my right foot, giving her opportunities to do shoeshines or piquets. So there's the shoeshine, there's the piquet. I can then lead her into a passada, a step transfer her weight over. Of course, I can block on this side as well. So I can use either foot to block. From here, we took this into a gancho. So on my right-hand side, I'm blocking with my right foot. I'm going to take her over, and then before I fully transfer her weight, I'm going to twist my chest back to the right, which gets the gancho. So for this, she's dragging the foot back until it can go no more, and then only lifting the foot when it hooks around the leader's leg. And again, there's no tension, she's not clamping on. If I'm in this block position and I've taken her over, whether she's done a gancho or not on this leg, if I then step onto my right leg rather than withdrawing it, we can start introducing sacadas, which add more rotation to our turns. And I can do this off either leg. It becomes more effective if I use my left leg when blocking on my right-hand side, because when I step onto this, we get the bigger whoosh. And we can also add these in to our heroes, so we don't have to always block. We can wait till our follower steps and then step between her legs there. And that is where we do the sacadas. So I think that concludes everything we did. Thank you for watching this Urban Tango Nights recap. If you like these videos, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the logo. You can find more of our class summaries down here and other videos of us dancing tango over here. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Meetup. Links are in the description below. And you can also subscribe to our newsletter using the link below.